Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rainworld Downpour with me, Notorious BLT. Oh, what did I do? I clicked off the screen. Oh, God, okay. Jesus. All right. He said Jeebus, and he doesn't like religion. You can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about, like, last episode and the stuff that people might say to me. Anyway, no. People are, well, I mean, like, I've tried to cultivate a environment of, like, people that are going to be nice to each other unless somebody says or does something super stupid or dog shit. Can you come out of there, please? Thanks. Oh, fuck. Well, go down. I'd like to... Okay, well... Bye! Do I have a brick? I do. Sweet. Should I eat this lizard? I probably should. I just don't know where he is right now. Oh, he's going back up. Alright. So, like, you know, okay, I kind of want to get off this subject that I've been talking about, because we've been talking about, like, religion and shit for a while, and that's... you know, I'm very passionate about these kinds of things, and I also don't think I always do, like, a great job of, you know, making my points well known. Are you going to fall? You're going to fall, aren't you? No? Alright, I want you to get back up on there. Yeah. Wait, where'd you go? Wait. Oh, you went into your... Oh, you prick. You went into the hole right here. You jerk. I wanted to stab you and eat you, but I also didn't want to, like, make you fly off the edge. Okay. Oh, it's the blue boy. Oh. So I guess, like, I'll talk about... Oh, fuck. About somewhat similar subject, but different? Oh, alright, well, I mean, sure. Take that, I guess. And it's because, like, alright, so I'm very, like, data-driven, right? And part of that comes... Ooh. Part of that comes from, Oh, fuck. Part of that comes from me being, like, working in a very data-driven field. Well, I guess I'm not going to eat that. And so, like, one of the things that really bothers me is when, here's an example for you, okay? I used to work with this dude who was, like, super conservative about really weird shit, okay? And, like, there were times where he would say something, and I'd be like, my man, you are an accountant. You work in a field that is driven very heavily by data and facts. And yet, you're sitting here claiming some ridiculous garbage that does not follow in reality whatsoever. How? Right? Like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if you're like, whoa! Holy shit, dude! Excuse me? You know, if like, one of our higher-ups, like, one of our bosses is like, I need to know why thus and such thing happened, and you're like, a ghost did it. They're gonna be like, lol, nice try, try again, please. And this time have more information that is not just made up. You know? They're gonna be like, how about you give me the actual reason, you know? So it's one of those things where, like, when I meet people that work in, like, these data-driven fields and they just believe some absolutely ridiculous garbage, it's like, how does this happen? How are you, like, why would, you know, why would you say something to just a person, like, casually, that, you know, is not rooted at all in reality, and then be like, I'm a smarty pants. You know? Like, why do this? Because, like, okay, so let me put a little bit of not a little bit of sauce, but like, you know, give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about here. So this dude at one point was like, actually, I gotta look at my map here. You know, not to put too fine a point on it, but like, you know, my dad is from Cuba, okay? And so like, when people talk shit about immigrants, it fucking cheeses me off, dude. I did say talk shit about, not just talks about, right? Yeah. Well, in any case, let me clarify then. When people talk shit about like immigrants coming to the United States, it fucking pisses me off. Because like, you know, my parents are both immigrants, both came to the United States, and then like, you know, for people to have the audacity to be like, you know, these people that are coming across the border, like, they clearly don't care about their children because they're putting them in harm's way, and it's like, motherfucker, you do not understand the first fucking thing about any of this. Like, even a little bit. And, you know, if you're like, what are you talking about? Let me tell you. Let me fucking tell you what I'm talking about, okay? Imagine this, right? You're in a country, and you're, like, another group of people take over, okay? And they're like, all those things that you like having, like, you know, like safety, security, you don't have any of that anymore. You know, like, and you're fearing for your life, and like, you know, your options are stay there and risk your life and your family's life and the, you know, the lives of your children, etc., or try to make a dangerous trek across fairly dangerous terrain once to then get to a place that is, in general, much better, right? You know, because like here's some examples of like, well, at least an example of like the kind of shit that my dad's family was dealing with. You had people that were like, I forget what the actual term was, but essentially they were like, not secret police, but they would like report you to the local, the local communist authorities and shit like that, if you didn't speak only positively about the new government. And this isn't to say like let me put some reality into this, okay? I am a socialist, like 1,005%, okay? Not a capitalist by any means. I think that capitalism is a very stupid, awful way to do things, because it puts profits over people, and like a government should be looking after its citizens. That's how I see things. Don't come over here. Just leave me alone, okay? Oh boy. So I'm saying this to like make it clear that I am not trying to be like, you know, communism is the worst or whatever. Because like, while I don't think that communism is like, you know, super great, I do think it's probably better than capitalism. And part of the problem with a lot of communist things is that, like, you know, they haven't really been done in the way that, you know, like Marx envisioned them. But here's the other thing, like, people aren't bees. You know, and I don't think it's terribly possible to make it like done in exactly that way. I don't really know. I haven't read like the Communist Manifesto or any of the stuff that, or like I shouldn't say any of, but I haven't read like, I haven't done a ton of deep reading about Marx's ideologies, etc. But enough to kind of like get myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And I still think that communism is like 1,000,000 times better than capitalism. And maybe that like makes you angry, and I'm sorry if it does. I mean, okay, this isn't going to come as a surprise to anybody, I think, but anybody who's been on the channel for a while. I'm not really sorry. This is more of a sorry, like, I'm sorry you're offended. But also, that's not going to change my mind. And maybe get good scrub. Oh, fuck! Like, that dropwig? That dropwig, he's offended right now, okay? He's offended, but I don't care. Alright? He's offended, but he's also a piece of shit, so I don't give a shit. Oh, fucking spiders. Alright, we out. Wait, do I have food? Oh, crap, I don't. Alright, I need to kill something. So, yeah, you know, like, and then to go and be like, oh, well, these people, and by these people, you know, really what he meant was, quote-unquote, illegal immigrants. which is such a ridiculous term, honestly. I think. But like to then say like, oh, these people, you know, they just come here and like they're just looking for a free lunch or whatever. It's like whatever other dumbass garbage. Like that's not the case, brother. You know, like they're coming here trying to look for a better life, and then here's you being like, yeah, fuck them, and they're trying to get to a better life. Like, what about you, man? Are you just like all for people just having citizenship, or like, you know, just because they were born here? Like, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do. Like, a lot of these people haven't even taken a goddamn civics class, you know what I'm saying? Like, they barely know how our government works. Not that I think that should be contingent on citizenship. I mean, it certainly helps. But, like, I don't know. I'm also... I am, like... I'm not a hippie, I would say, but I'm very, like... Just, like, I want... Well, I've already said, I guess, kind of my piece on this. Like, I am very much for causing the least harm. And for the highest reduction of harm. You know, I don't want people to be, you know, to be in a bad way. And I think that one of the things that really kills me about a lot of this is that, like, the people that are, like, the most, like, opposed to, you know, like, immigrants from Mexico and stuff are just, like, they are actually advocating for harm. You know, as an example, our former president, Donald Trump, who I do not like in any way, shape, or form. And just to be clear about this too, like, Joe Biden isn't my favorite person on the planet either. Okay, I do not like Republicans or Democrats really at all. I think they're both kind of garbage. Except I think the Republicans are way worse, like way worse. I don't know, because like you can't openly be like you know, black people are replacing white people. I forget the name of that fucking senator or whatever the hell it was that said that. I mean, well, not said exactly that, but basically said that. It was something like, you can't repopulate your people with someone else's babies or some dumb shit. I think his name was Steve King. Anyway, he's like, dude is basically just saying some fucking Nazi shit. You know, and like, if you're, like, you know, dude just fucking went mask off, is I guess what I'm saying. And then people are like, no, that's the right way to do things. For me, I'm just like, I don't know how you can come to that conclusion, like, reasonably. You know what I mean? Oh, no! Don't come in here. I need to get some berries. I need to chow down on a berry. Newt newt make merry. I mean, infanticide, newt newt make merry. Please no. I don't want a child. But I mean, like, I don't want to feed you though. Because then you're gonna be like, you're my dad, and I'm gonna be like, no. So like they're actually advocating for like actual honest to God harm to these people, you know, like so the point that I was gonna try to make is that like Donald Trump during his presidency was like, if you come here with a kid, we're going to separate you from your child as a deterrent. Okay, so like the intent was to cause harm. The intent wasn't to like, you know, like they weren't trying to look out for the safety of the child, which is, you know, and I don't want to be like, that's what Barack Obama was doing when he did his policy for blah, 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 blah. Because like, honestly, he did actually run roughly the same policy, but it was for a different purpose. Right, it was like if the adult is suspected of some sort of trafficking, then they'll be like, no, you don't get to have that kid. Sorry, we're gonna take that kid away from you and bring them somewhere that's like not with you. Whereas when Donald Trump was president, it was literally done like, admittedly by them, and by them I mean, you know, people that are right-wing crazy people. Done as a deterrent, not actually for like, you know, the welfare of the child or anything like that. It was like literally just to be like the biggest cockbags that they could be. Like the worst version of the army, you know, or is that the Marines? That's be all you can be. I think it's the army that's be all you can be, which is not like eat all you can eat. Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. I gotta go by the red. Yikes. Do I? I mean, there's another way to go. Like, well, no, we could go to Shaded. We could totally fucking go to Shaded. Yas, Queen. You know, so whoa! That's why I am like. You know, that's why when like, oh my god, I remember long ago, I was doing a charity fundraiser for oh, that was bad. This organization called the Bail Project, and oh damn it, I thought I had something else in my hand, and like this dude from Germany, which this just blew me the fuck away, man. This dude from Germany, you know, I was like talking about like what the organization is about, and like you know, they try to fight against things like voter inequality and things like that. He was like, oh, so they try to get them to vote Republican, right? And I was like, my man, why the fuck would they do that? That would be against their mission statement. If they were like, if they tried to get them to vote Republican, they would literally be like trying to get them to vote against their own interest, and also, you know, it was just like, I just couldn't wrap my brain around what this dude was thinking. And it wasn't just like a case of like, this is a dude from Germany who has no idea what U.S. politics is like. It's like, this dude is actually like a Nazi living in Germany who was like, I'm gonna try to advocate for voting for these people that like want to cause harm to black and brown people. Like, it's fucking wild, dude. Like, I don't know if this dude thought he was actually gonna have, like, he was gonna like make me think differently about this stuff, but it was like, brother, you're barking up the wrong tree, my man. Like, I am not the like 12-year-old kids that you try to indoctrinate in whatever the fuck garbage it is that you're doing, my man. Like, you're just wrong tree, wrong place, wrong time. Anyway, I hope you all did enjoy this episode, and if you did, you know what to do. That is going to be it for me, Notorious BLT. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye, folks.